Well, hello everyone and welcome back. I'm currently sat in the gardener's cottage. Before I start this video, I'm going to let you know what's going to be happening for the next week. There's going to be, I'm going to regret this, I know I'm going to regret this. There's going to be a video every day next week, and I don't have all of the videos. So the idea is that on the day, I get up, I start filming, I edit that day and I upload it that day for a whole week. It could be great or it's going to go disastrously wrong, and I've said I'm going to do it now, so I have to do it. So so there you go. So those videos will start tomorrow, but today what I'm going to do is I'm going to use some of the footage that I've already filmed, get that out of the way, and then I can start afresh so that I have no footage sort of waiting to be used. Everything has to be filmed on the day and uploaded that day. So I don't know what time these videos are going to get uploaded. They could be uploaded at midnight, I don't know, because I'll be working all day, but they're going to be uploaded. So before I start, I'm going to tell you what happened early this week. My friends Janet and Duncan, husband and wife, they popped round because Duncan is the electrician. He wired up the cottage, well, half the cottage so far, and he also completely rewired the chateau a few years ago. But he's been working upstairs in the bedroom because there's some big progress happening up there. It's all, apart from the roof, inside of the roof, it's almost ready to be insulated and boarded out because Duncan's completely wired it up now. And his wife came along too, Janet. Janet's a lovely lady. We've been friends with her for years. And she recently got over cancer and has got a new lease of life making YouTube videos. So obviously she's quite new, and she talks about that, and she also helped me do some gardening. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you all that footage now so that I've got nothing in the bank, because everything from now on has to be filmed on the day. I'm definitely going to regret this. Right, okay, so on with the show, and I'll speak to you at the end. See you soon. So what's going on up here then? Do you mind me filming you? No. So this is Duncan, and I did film you last week, didn't I? But we lost all the footage.
The footage has been deleted by mistake.
Yeah, but a lot more's happened in here since. Yeah. So all the stud walls are up for the plasterboard to go on and the insulation, and you're just putting the.
For me to put some wires in, Mike.
Yeah, just putting some wires in now. So. It's actually happening quite quick, this room now, so...
You're saying you've got to try and straighten these ceilings out after that, haven't you?
Yeah, it's all going to have to be... so I have to have this stud work put on the ceiling to try and make it flat, because it's not flat.
No.
It's got a big sag in the middle, so...
Right, so it's not so bad, but you can't board it when it's like that, though, can you?
No, you can't, so we'll have to put extra battens over the top, make sure they're... they're flat, and then put some plasterboard on insulation. But
yeah, and the windows, I suppose. But
yeah, I'm not sure what to do with them. I don't know if to cut out the dormers and have them arched or have them just flat, but I'm not sure at the minute. So yeah, I'll let you get on with it. Janet's downstairs, isn't she? So yeah. I'll go and show everyone Janet.
Cheers, mate.
Oh, I'm trying to get down this ladder holding this camera. It's a bit wonky. So everyone, this is Janet. We'll go outside because it's a bit noisy, isn't it? Yeah.
So that's Duncan.
Not that it's a bad thing because it means the electric's being done, but we can't hear. But actually, I filmed you last week. Was it last week? I filmed you last week, and we had a conversation, didn't we, about your vlog? Yeah. Because everything we filmed got deleted by Billy. So
yes.
So there was some wiring being done last week and stuff in the cottage, and you were here and Duncan was here. Everyone was here in that day, wasn't they? And Sean
it was a busy day, wasn't it?
Yeah, but tell us again.
No, I've just, family and friends have just been encouraging me just to say to do your own vlog, Jan.
Yeah.
And it started off mainly about my crafts. Yeah. I've got one that I'm starting, which is Fopy Creations.
Yeah.
But I've got so distracted with filming life, as it were. And then I started sort of thinking, well, as you know, there's lots of vlogging about chateaus and things. Yeah. And I thought I'd try and do one that's not through Chateau and just sort of show a different side of life here. So I thought just show how we live here and places that are local to us. Yeah. And just hoping that people like it, obviously, really.
So what are they called, these vlogs then?
Well, this one that I'm doing at the moment is Fopy's France.
Yeah.
And the FO is for my name, Foxon, and PY is for Pike. So that's why the Fopy comes in. Yeah. I think it's going all right, but it's obviously very slow, as everybody knows when you do this. And, and then until you start getting feedback from people, you don't really know how well you're doing.
Well, I've got a load of viewers that might want to take a look, so they can give you some feedback. Yeah. One thing I would always do is encourage people to have a go at making vlogs on YouTube, because I was really reluctant to do mine. I was really thought it would be no good, and I had a go, and actually it was successful. So.
It's quite good fun, but if you're somewhere public, it's a bit awkward, isn't it?
Oh, I noticed that. Yeah, it's really awkward.
Yeah, but I did do a random one the other day because I've been so angry with Boris to keep changing the quarantine times.
Oh, right, yeah.
And we planned to go see family. Yeah. So I was just really upset one morning, so I just thought I've got to talk to someone, and I just talked to the camera, but I knew that when I was doing it, there's a lot of people out there feeling the same as me, and so that's I think that'd be quite good. Yeah. Just to sort of see how people react and give them a chance to vent as well.
Sometimes it's actually, I mean, I've done it a few times, and you know, just get things off my chest, things that I want to talk about.
Well, you have done a few times,
I don't really want to talk about to my family, but I'll just put it on YouTube instead, and it seems to help.
Well, I think because you're talking to a camera, aren't you, rather than a crowd of people, as it were, even though they are behind there. Yeah. It's a different thing, so yeah.
So it's called Fopy's France.
Fopy's France.
Yeah, and I'll put a link to that in the description if anyone wants to have a look. If you want to see what life's like in France for people who don't live in a chateau, check it out.
Thanks very much, Michael.
That's right, you're welcome. What are we doing, Janet?
What would you call it? Pruning the tomatoes.
Pruning the tomatoes, yeah.
Trying to get some light to the tomatoes so that they turn red. Because all the time the leaves are there, they're getting shaded from the sun.
Yeah, and it's something I haven't done because I'm not exactly sure how to do it. But you're showing me how to...
Yeah, so say it's obvious. You see growth and sign of flowers going to come. There's nothing on that, as you can see.
Yeah, so that's taking...
So that's taking the energy away from the rest of the tomato.
Right, so like that one, I suppose, that's offshoot. That's got nothing on it.
Yeah.
That's got flowers on it that can stay.
Yep, that's right.
So what about...
You'd be surprised how many need to come off.
That's the thing. I think if you leave all of these on, that's what I was told. If you leave all of these on, you don't get as much fruit.
No, because it's trying to send the water and all the energy to every single branch, isn't it? So it should then concentrate on the ones that are left behind.
Well, it's much more colourful now.
Isn't it?
Tomatoes.
Yeah, you can see what you've got.
I know what they are. You know, you can buy like the heirloom. Is it heirloom tomatoes? Or
I've heard of them, yeah.
Yeah, you can buy them in the supermarket. And instead of buying the seeds, I just bought all the ones that I like the look of in the supermarket.
Ah, so you got
took
from
the seeds
plant.
out. Yeah.
Oh, so you mean the actual tomatoes?
Yeah, I actually took the seeds out of real tomato, like actual tomatoes. Yeah. So there's a chance that they could have been cross-pollinated. You know, where they were growing commercially. Yeah. So there could be like some crossbreeds and different things.
Oh, there could be, yeah, must find. Well, you've got some weird ones.
So that one's definitely, I didn't buy a tomato that looked like that, so I don't know what that one is, but it looks nice though. Saying that, if you took the seeds out of that, it could be cross-pollinated with these ones next to it, so you never know what you're going to end up with. Exactly. So it's quite fun actually, just to see what you get. Because they all taste good.
Definitely, yeah. I mean,
weird and wonderful shapes. But what was it? Is it the 3Ds or something? If you sort of take when you're pruning, it's the 3Ds. It's the dead, diseased, and downright ugly or something.
Oh, probably. Yeah, I've not heard of that.
If it's dead, diseased, or ugly, take it off. Yeah. That's the problem. Is they've grown up so tall, but there's hardly any fruit on them. But you've got all this mass up here. That's masses of leaves and stems.
I suppose if we concentrate as well on the ones, not just the ones that haven't got fruit on them, but ones that you can see are hanging over a tomato as well, and then you can get some light to it.
Oh dear, well that did have the start of some flowers on it.
It hasn't any more?
No.
Oh, it's like a sauna.
It is. That's why I've been avoiding it, because even though it's cloudy outside, it's still red hot in here.
Well, do you think I might lose a few pounds?
Well, definitely in liquid.
Yeah. This year, I've had cucumbers suddenly appear randomly. I've got one in a pot that I never had one in.
Yeah.
And some in the ground.
Yeah.
And I think it's because I grew far too many.
Yeah.
You know, they get huge, not cucumber size at all. And I think they might have rotted a bit into the ground and put seeds in.
Yeah.
So now I've got random plants. I was only going to grow one plant. I put it in a pot this year.
Yeah.
So I get less cucumbers, and now I've got about another 6 plants.
You should see up the end there. I think they're cucumbers. It's just gone.
You can see,
It's just gone mental.
Sorry, it's the squash family for sure, isn't it?
Whoop. Oh dear.
Don't fall over.
That's never going to have any flowers on it, that one.
I'm mess to clear up now. I've got my compost.
What's that?
It's got some messier now to put my compost. Oh, sorry.
We've not planted that many this year, but we always put a couple of marigolds in because they.
Yeah, I have as well.
Is it green fly or something?
It keeps some fly off. Yeah, I've got them. I haven't got them next to my tomatoes, but I've got them against other veggies.
Yeah, they do definitely help.
I'll just leave that in there. So.
I didn't expect you'd be doing any gardening today.
No, but I wish if I'd known I'd have started it earlier. I won't get up. But I didn't know you'd had your jab. So.
Yeah, I had my vaccine 2 days ago.
Oh,
the first one,
yeah.
It was the Pfizer one.
Where did you go?
Just in the local town, Ernie. There's quite a big sports hall, and they've just turned it into some like vaccination centre. And there's loads of people working in there that I recognise from around the
I have to say,
town.
they're all very well organised.
Really well. Literally, I was in and out in like 15 minutes. I think. And
it's funny, when I took Duncan down to Laval for his, I'm sat in the car and it was like ants. All these people going in and coming out the whole time. And this was not long after Macron had made his announcement.
Oh yeah, because in France now, any venues that have more than 50 people, you have to either have a COVID test within 48 hours, or like a negative result, or you have to be vaccinated, or you just can't go in anywhere.
That's right.
It's they're really strict now.
Well, we went to an event in Mayenne last night.
Yeah.
Didn't think anything of it, and when we got there, Duncan didn't take his phone and didn't take his sanitaire passport. He couldn't go in, so I thought, well, now do I go in with our friend and leave Duncan on his own, or do I go in, leave Sharon on her own, or do I... So we let Sharon go because she said she would have gone on her own anyway, but frustrating. He said, I didn't even think any of this was kicking in until the beginning of August, but they were doing it.
It's any places that are sort of where there's people who might be crowded together.
Yeah.
So I mean, going in the supermarket, you might have 50 people in the supermarket, but they're all spread out.
That's what,
So you don't ask for it to go into there, but you know, if you want to go into sort of any sort of entertainment venues or anything like that, bars.
I understand being cautious. I mean, we
Yeah.
didn't hesitate in having our vaccinations or anything like that. So
Yeah.
I just pinched myself then.
I'll be honest, I was a bit apprehensive.
Was you?
I was a little bit because you know it's all happened so fast, isn't it? It's all new, and the vaccines have sort of come out over
I suppose
very quickly.
realistically, I was probably a little bit to start with.
So I mean, everyone in my family had the vaccine, and I was the last person to have it. I waited till last.
Yeah.
To see if they didn't sprout an extra arm or something, you know.
Funny, our French neighbours, when they knew that we'd had ours, because we won't have it at all.
Yeah.
And they were laughing and saying to us, "You're going to grow ears and you're going to grow a tail." And I won't tell you the rude thing he said was going to get bigger.
Well, I wasn't expecting to do a gardening video today, but
Some of the spur of the moment ones are better ones.
sometimes things just happen, don't they?
They do. Exactly.
I kept looking in there, just seeing leaves. I thought, well, there's no tomatoes, not many in there. It's going to be a poor harvest this summer, but I think now they've been pruned, we'll probably get even more. You'll have to take
some
some.
of these branches are so hairy. You can notice the hairs on them like this.
Yeah. The hairs, I think, if they touch the soil, they can turn into roots, I think.
Ah, quite possibly,
yeah.
Yeah.
What is it? It's a cherry. Oh, do you know what? I'm not so keen on the cherries anyway. I'm going to take that off. There's still all of that.
Yeah, exactly. You've got tons here.
I tell you what, all these cherry tomatoes are all from seeds that I got out of 6 years ago. I went into Aldi and bought some of their finest piccolo or something, cherry tomatoes.
Oh, right.
And I took the seeds out of them and kept them in an envelope to dry. And I planted them when we moved here. And they just keep sprouting up every year.
And when you said you planted in February, was it the seeds you put in?
I put the seeds in.
From the seeds, yeah. Oh, right, because mine was obviously from plants. So.
Yeah. I put the seeds in the soil in sort of beginning of February.
Yeah, you haven't been doing that in a greenhouse like this, aren't you?
Yeah. In fact, technically, you could probably plant stuff in here.
Oh, look at that one's decided to fall off.
That one, I thought probably leave that one out. It might go right. I know it's got blossom and rot.
I was going to say, look, there's a few there.
Yeah, that happens.
So that'll have to go out the house.
From infrequent, irregular watering.
Ah.
I think that happens because they get dry and then the soil gets dry and then the soil gets wet and then it gets dry and then you get blossom and rot. So the bottom of the tomato goes black.
So they're going to have to go somewhere.
Chuck it away. I've got some like glass bottles of Diet Coke. Do you want one of them?
Yeah.
I'll go and grab one of them. I'll keep that door open. I can see you sweating, look.
Well, you just take that off.
Pretty hot.
Oh, very.
Few different colours. Like that one. That looks like a nice one. Nice different colours. Look at this. They're amazing.
And black tomatoes as well.
Is that alright? Wow! I only took a couple off of each plant and look how many there were. There's some of the pink ones, those.
Oh!
Pink tomato. Well, next to a red, you can see the difference.
Yeah.
Pink tomatoes. That's the sort of. They're the ones that taste a bit sort of citrusy.
Oh, yeah.
Lemony. There's a couple of them in there. The yellow ones. A couple of them, whatever they are.
Oh, no, tomatoes.
Yeah. There you go.
Thank you very much, Michael.
How's the wiring going, Duncan?
Nearly there, Michael.
Yeah?
Coming in. Just doing a couple of switches.
As I say, once that's all boarded out, that bedroom, I think I've got to stick a bathroom in that back.
You might actually be in by this Christmas.
Upstairs.
That'd be nice, wouldn't it? That's the dream.
Yeah.
I'm just going to go and see what Duncan's been up to. Oh, you got your flowers?
Yeah, they're just getting there, thank you.
Did Mum pick them for you?
Yeah.
Oh, they're nice, aren't they?
Lovely, aren't they?
What, the gladioli?
I think, yeah, they are.
Gladioli and...
Is this something gypsophilia or something?
Gypsophilia or gypsophilia. There's eucalyptus.
That's the dahlia.
Dahlia, yeah.
Yeah, eucalyptus there.
Lovely, you've got a bunch of flowers and some tomatoes.
And tomatoes, I've done well.
Right, I'm going to go and see what Duncan's up to. Get up this ladder without killing myself. Oh, wow. Do you know what? I'm so surprised. You work fast, don't you, Duncan? You've not been in here long.
You don't get up early enough for me.
No.
Get this stuff done,
Look at all this. So this is... So if you want to talk us through what we've got.
So there's wall light at the top of the stairs. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 of them.
Yeah, so the wall lights on the wall. So the same ones that's going to be in the kitchen. Well, that are in the kitchen, yeah, they'll be the same.
Sorry, that's your stairs light.
That's my stair light, yeah.
2-way from top and bottom, from the bottom of the stairs and here.
Yeah. All right, so that's the switches
That's
there.
the switches there, and so that's also 2-way intermediate for the 4 lights to either side of the bed, right?
Ah, perfect. Look, so there's a wall light either side of the bed, and then there'll be
and then we're going to have a separate wall light. I'm not if they're too high for you, just pull them down lower. I'll put them the same height as the other ones.
I think they're about perfect. Yeah, I'm happy with that.
So they've got a switch below.
Oh, right. So each one's got its own switch, and then there's a switch for the other lights in the room.
So you've got 2-way intermediate there.
Yeah.
For the 4 together, and then just a separate switch for your bedside light, which is just local switching. Yeah.
Perfect.
Does that make sense, boss?
And then
I had to put a connection box behind the bed there. I'll put it out of the way.
Oh, it's fine. Yeah, that can be hidden.
Just to join the sockets, whatever, for the bed because as you know, we can't have too many loops in there.
Yeah. And then there's a plug socket either side of the bottom for a phone charger or a lamp. Oh no, I don't need a lamp, so it's only just for phone charger or whatever.
Yeah, so we've got 5 sockets total, haven't we, really?
So there's a socket under that one.
One under each light.
One under that one. Perfect.
So I hope this all makes sense to you.
No, it's perfect. Yeah. You've done a good job, haven't you?
reasonably quick. Yeah, so I've been rushing a bit, but I hope we're not cutting any corners there.
No, it's basically done. We can insulate it now and put the plasterboard on. Yeah.
No problem.
Oh, cheers, mate. Thank you very much.
Just let us know when you're ready, boss.
Yeah.
Return, make things work.
Oh, make sure you send me the link for Janet's vlog as well, because I wanted to put that in the description. So, just to remind everyone.
Thanks a lot, dude.
Check it out. So, yeah, get in there.
So that's the only thing you got to remember, really, is it? They're all socket height.
Yeah.
Switch height, light height, so as long as you don't get confused what they are.
I've got all the light fittings for here. They're the same as downstairs, but they're brass instead of chrome. So, got them from India.
And what are we doing for sockets up here, Mike? Are we doing the same thing as downstairs?
I found online the manufacturer that makes the ones that are downstairs, the ones that sit on the wall, they do a Bakelite flush mounted one, which sits in the wall. Okay. It's like a round one. But it's the same colour.
So they go into a back box, like
they just go into like a back box. Yeah, I'll order them, but they're a bit expensive, so I'll have to order them all in one go.
Yeah, well, it's not too bad with 5, is it?
No, I think they're about 25 per socket. But the light switch, no, there's light switches. I didn't realise how much I paid for them. About 50 something euros for the light switches.
Anyway.
But they're
so it's not too bad in a smallish house, is it? But when you've got 10 rooms to do it,
exactly. But they're like replica old ones, Bakelite. So I suppose it's necessary, isn't it, to give the vintage look? But yeah, I'm really pleased with that. It's coming along really fast. This room actually.
Just a bit lower budget up here, isn't it?
Insulation. Up here, there's not going to be no panelling or anything. It's just going to be painted walls and a nice skirting board.
So the socket, you need a bit of quality with switches. Otherwise, there is no quality, is there? You've got plasterboard and that's it. So you need to spend a bit to...
Nice light fittings, switches, skirting board, and then we've got the oak floor, which needs to be sanded up. So it's going to look lovely. Right, cheers. Thank you very much, Duncan. Do you want some help carrying that stuff, or?
I'll come back, mate. All right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Michael.
Thanks a lot.
No worries. All right, I'll see you later. Okay, there you go. That is all the footage that I hadn't used gone. From tomorrow, it's going to be a daily vlog. They might not be as long as normal videos. They might not be 20 minutes long. They might not be 30 minutes long. They might be 10 minutes long, 15 minutes long, but there'll be one every day. And I hope I don't live to regret it. So I just want to say thanks for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow. So yeah, gonna have a cup of tea and go to bed. Good night.